Okay, good afternoon, sir. I'm
Good afternoon.
KoreLola. Please, can you introduce yourself?
My name is Muhammad Dele Belgore.
Okay, sir. Please, why are you here today?
Well, it's an arbitration conference. I've been involved in arbitration for a number of years, and I've been a former chairman of this institute. I was chairman of training and development when we started the Nigerian branch. So it's always of interest to me when we have things like this in which colleagues meet, we exchange ideas, impart knowledge and network.
Okay. A lot of people struggle with comparing their story and their journey with other people. How have you managed to stay focused on your path, becoming who you are today?
Well, I don't know. I don't know whether I've stayed focused, but what you see now is not necessarily an indication of what I was at any point in time. You know, it's easy to say I did this, I did that, and that's why I'm here. We're all where we are by the grace of God. And also, really, everybody will carve their own path. So there is not one way, but I would say whichever way it is, whatever you decide it's your way, just focus on it and give it your best.
If you could go back to give your younger self one piece of good advice, what would you say?
I would say maybe I should have done a lot more of the bad things because as you grow older, you can't do them anymore. You know, that's the advice I would have given my younger self.
Okay.
You know, don't get too serious too early. That would have been my advice.
Okay. Looking back, was there ever a time you were tempted to give up? How did you overcome that?
Well, you know, when you are younger, you're very idealistic, and you have all these notions. You sometimes set unrealistic targets for yourself. By the time I'm 21, I want to have been this. By the time I'm 30, I want to have been that. When you don't meet those targets, you tend to sometimes see yourself as a failure. But it's not really a failure because it is part of the development. It is part of you actually seeing that life doesn't necessarily go the way you want it to go. But you just adjust along the way and pick up those experiences. So it's no more than that.
So we don't often hear about the emotional side of success. How do you manage emotional highs and lows?
I don't know. I just well, again, this is a character thing, and you know, we're all made of different cloth. In my own case, I'm not a warrior. Some people worry themselves out of a situation. So if they don't worry about it, they don't ultimately overcome it. I'm not a warrior. If I try and fix it and it works, I'm happy it works. If I can't fix it and it doesn't work, try again. Okay?
Okay, sir. And lastly, about mentorship. What are some of the best lessons your mentors have taught you that helped you?
Well, basically just I can't think of any one thing my mentors perhaps told me. But you pick up little things from people. You know, you pick up some people's work ethics. You look at what some people, their attention to detail. Some people, you look at their drive. You know, you don't necessarily set out to look at it, but looking back, you just see a pattern in these people, and you just weave all of that along.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, kindly like, subscribe, and enable notifications for more inspiring stories from Nigeria and Africa. I am your host, Oyinlola. Don't forget, keep watching Tidbits with KoreLola. Stay inspired.